Okay, welcome to DG's ceiling thing. Timer started 8 minutes. I think I just learned that I am limited to, you'll be happy to learn, only a 10-minute video on this stuff. So here we go. This is what I want to do. I always believe in having a floor over a floor. I've done this before, so I sort of know where I'm heading on this. I'm just fixing this roof for DG so it's all copacetic like this. Now, if Shift G, and I'm going to try to really whiz through this. I know what DG wants. I just do. He told me this is terrible. He's got a soffit right there. He doesn't need a soffit right there. If you look at the picture, you'll know what he wants to do. The only way to do that, I think, is first of all, you always need an extra floor. Add an extra floor, build new floor up above. Yes, okay, perfect. Whatever that says, perfect. Now I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to select this wall, and this wall. Control C, go up a level. 6 to paste. I don't want the door there. The purpose of this is to create that soffit that DG has over his a doorway in there. So you pull this over here like this, because I think if you look at the picture, it's just a little offset like that. Delete this, come across like this, and create a floor right here, U. And the floor is going to be, I'm going to change the floor structure to, just because it's easy for me, 11.25 tabs, so it's a 12-inch floor structure right there, okay? 108's fine. Done. This right here, U, no ceiling above this. And I'm going to tell you something right now. You cannot use this ceiling. You cannot use that ceiling for the ceiling that that flat ceiling that he wants. So I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to create a ceiling right now, just so you know what it looks like. H. Oh, screw it. He knows what this is. And I'm going to build a. I got to change my roof pitch to 0, but it'll default to 1/4 inch, and I'm going to build a ceiling now. Right? Go over to here to ceiling. Ceiling. What's flashing? Oh, I better hit this because yes, I'll let it go. Hopefully that didn't mess. So here's my ceiling. I'm going to build a ceiling like this, and he ends that ceiling right there. It ends short of that corner, okay? Now the question is, did I build this at the right level? I don't know. I'm going to take a look at it in just a second. So that's that one ceiling right there. Shift F12 to take a backlit cross section to make sure that ceiling's in the right location. Where is it? Where's the ceiling? Oh, I got to turn on my framing. Automatic framing, you just always need it on, I think. 1, 2, and roof. Automatic roof ceiling. Okay. So I take sections FRA, ceiling, floor, turn on all this so I can see the framing. Okay. Done. Do I see? The ceiling's right there. I think it's right. You think it's right where he wants it? I don't care. I'm going to leave it right there, okay? Oh, don't fuck up. Turn off the electrical labels, EL electrical labels, turn them off so I can see the light. So there's the ceiling. It's starting to build right there, but now I want to make sure it's a flat ceiling. U, lock the bottom and make it a flat ceiling, okay? Now you can see that ceiling. By the way, this room right here does not have a ceiling. U, no ceiling or no roof. This is the first level, not the second, okay? Oh, why do I have a ceiling in there still? If I go, oh, I know why, probably, because if I go up here, this space here has to be open to below. This space here, the second floor, U, open to below. General, open to below. Okay? Now you're going to see the ceiling. You see a ceiling starting to generate right there. Now if I go back downstairs and I need to change the pitch of the next ceiling to 8 and 12 to match the existing ceiling, 8. Now I'm going to make a ceiling out of it. Ceiling plane right here. Boop, and all the way across to here. Right, I think the ceiling ends right there. Okay, so I'm going to come across like this. Part of the issue with this is his soffit skylights. He doesn't know how to do the skylights. So now, see this messy stuff right here? It's all screwed up. So I got to take this 2 to merge those 2 planes. It looks good. But one thing with this framing, you're going to notice that the framing gives it a hard time. By the way, see this right here? He's using TGI joists. What's interesting about this is what I learned, I think, is for the roof, if I change the framing from my joist to lumber, it's going to switch to lumber. But on a roof, F12. Yeah, see, now it's lumber. Now the roof would. That's weird. Why did everything change? Once I built the roof plan, it should have stayed. It didn't, so I'm not going to worry about it. So if I go back up here, W. I'm going to find out where that roof. I'm going to find out where that new ceiling plane is going to have to end. When I go Control X down 6, that's where it ends. And by the way, if you look at, hang on, W. By the way, I know these lights are turned on. Turn these lights. I like to keep the lights off. There's another one right there. But I don't want that light. I don't want that camera. Okay, U. Turn it off right here. So those are all off. But I want to be able to see this thing, so I'm going to add some lights. 1, 2. It's easier for me. Shift J right across like this. I'm going to see if I can remember to show some of the things that I pointed out. That's what we've got so far. By the way, I think he should come over here to 3D view defaults. Yeah, reset that. It'll look better, and see how it darkens it up. You can get you got to do it that way. Okay, just believe me. So I'm like 1, 2. Wait, did I get the lights? Now this is very interesting right here. Pull these lights over to here, and I'm going to see where these lights. Now this is it. Look at this. Look at these lights right here. Oh, they're okay. Oh, because I don't have a ceiling on here. Watch this. U. Structure. I don't have a ceiling. If I put a ceiling on there, watch this. Oh. Well, anyway, sometimes, I guess I built this ceiling plane at the exact right height, but sometimes if you have a, do I have a ceiling in here? U. I have a ceiling in there. I'm going to get rid of the ceiling. Just keep this in mind. If these things are a little bit lower, it's because the room has a ceiling in it. You tell the room it has a ceiling, and the ceiling is actually lower than the ceiling plane that I put in. Okay, so for this light to recognize that ceiling plane that I built and not the ceiling plane of the room itself, you got to put no ceiling in there, because you're not going to need any ceiling anyway, because you're going to be building the ceilings. Okay. Now I'm going to go back over to here, and I'm going to build the rest of this thing, roof plane, and change it to a 0 pitch, 0. Now I can put my ceiling plane in here, and it's going to lock right onto here and up to there. Okay, now I built a higher one. 3 break, and move this over to here. You got to build this higher ceiling up here. I'm going to tell you, if you try to use the ceiling of the upper floor that I built, it's a mess. And if you don't have a room up above, it doesn't work either, because the skylights will not behave correctly. The only reason you have to put this ceiling in here is because of 3 break, because I'm putting skylights in this ceiling. Check it out yourself, okay? I ain't gonna do it again. Done. So now let's look at this. How much time do I have? God, man, I'm just timer. Oh, timer. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. I have to do the second part. Okay. God, why does it take so long? I'm gonna do part 2 in a second.